All right, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I'm going to get ahead of myself here, talking about the Penguins and points. You know, we've seen the last couple of years, it goes right down to the final game of the regular season, sometimes just to qualify for the playoffs. Here they are in a home game against Minnesota, a team they've owned, and last night they had a 2-goal lead with 5 minutes left, and the Wild decided to pull the goalie, becoming a trend in the NHL. They scored 2, 1 with 2 seconds left. They go and win it in a shootout. Two concerning issues. Jeff, number one on this one, start with you here, is, you know, I know the injuries are there, but they're in last place. Points are precious. That's the first thing. Is this entering a stage where they need to start racking up points regardless who's in their lineup? And why did they lose last night? You know, they had the upper hand, and all they had to do was either keep the puck out of their zone or put it in the other team's net with no goalie.
Well, of course they blew it last night, but I would say this. Look at their roster and compare it to the other teams in the NHL, let alone in their division. They're not that good. I mean, with the injuries, it's been a nice story. Some early wins. You know, they beat Tampa Bay on opening night. That was nice. They crushed Toronto. That was cool. Letang had the game-winning goal. That was cool against Philadelphia. But they're just not a good team. They don't have a lot of talent on that roster, and that's why you end up losing games like that. I mean, they have guys that should be in the NHL that are in the AHL that are playing in the NHL right now because of the injuries. That's just the bottom line. The roster they put on the ice right now is just not very good.
Well, and I think that's part of it, but that, you know, they're going to get their guys back. But I think that even if they get their guys back, Jeff, to your point, I don't know that they stack up well with the top teams in the Eastern Conference or whatever. I think the other thing is, it's apparent to me that Tristan Jarry is a good goaltender. I don't know that he's a next level goaltender, and I think that they need that with the roster that they have. And it doesn't mean that they can't be good during the regular season, and he'll have stretches where he plays fantastic, but he's also going to have stretches, you know, where he gives up too many goals. And that's a problem, I think, if you look at what they are and who they are.
Yeah, the problem is there's no guarantee everybody's coming back, right? Or going to stay healthy throughout a long term. If they get everybody back to play 50 games together, their entire lineup essentially, then you feel a lot better chances to be in the playoffs or be a higher seed. Somebody's going to get hurt again. Now, they've had a lot of bad luck on the COVID situation. They've lost a lot of man games to that so far, depleted that way. You knew Malcolm was going to be out. You knew Crosby was going to be out. If you have your full, this is still the top end of the roster. Most of the roster is still the one that won a tough division last year. So you think you're okay, but Bob's right. You're giving away a lot of points. 3 games at least where they had late goals scored in regulation. They got the second point in the Flyers game, but they gave the Flyers a point, which might come back to haunt you. Who knows who you're competing with for this final playoff spot. So it's concerning, especially you've played 8 to 10 games at home so far. That's kind of concerning too, because that's a lot of road games you got to play down the stretch. Then when you're trying to make up the ground you're losing now, so it's a level of concern, but it's not to the point yet that I don't think it's alarming.
Yeah, but they got a lot of games on the road coming up now, and they better make sure they don't fall too far back. It is a very talented Metropolitan Division. We'll take a break. When we come back, we have an interesting topic. That is Andrew McCutchen. Philadelphia didn't pick up an option. Should the Pirates delve in? Is it a good move for them or not? Is it a good move for him or not? We'll talk about that next right here on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.